If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
I bet you won't tell him.
I won't.
I bet you just keep your dang mouth shut.
What I said was, I like Dana White, but I think it's kind of becoming, the aggressiveness is kind of a little over the place.
I thought you said Dana Carvey.
No, I said Dana White.
Did you say you beat him up? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, Dana Carvey.
That's exactly what I said, Rob.
Okay, good.
With no physical skill training whatsoever.
Yeah.
Dana White don't want none of this.
Yeah,
You said you can whoop anybody with a girl's name. I heard him. Y'all heard him.
Bring it on, Dana.
a little dainty Dana.
But I mean, yeah. Dana White's a billionaire, and I'm thinking about selling my car just to get a couple $1,000.
Hey, listen. Do what you got. Get in the octagon.
Come on, man.
Valentine's Day is the top. Well, first of all, Now Trending sponsored by Culver's. AceTJ.com/Culver's. Get Butterburgers, fresh frozen custard. It would be the perfect Valentine's Day date.
And
I mean, really.
Perfect for Lent, first day of Lent.
Yeah, they got the walleye dinners back. So, yeah, if you're abstaining from meat today.
Yeah.
And that walleye sandwich.
And the walleye sandwich. So, perfect day to go to Culver's. AceTJ.com/Culver's.
And the crinkle fries.
And then the cheese sauce you can put on them crinkle fries. Cheese curds.
Butterburgers.
Find a location near you, acetj.com/Culver's. We know what Rob is doing for Valentine's Day, which is the top trending topic.
Double burger, Butterburger.
What Rob is doing for Valentine's Day? That's the top trending
Rob,
topic.
yeah, what are you going to do for Valentine's Day, Rob? You're a Romeo.
We can get into it later.
Oh, okay. So,
can do it now.
plans.
Oh,
Wow,
we're
exciting.
gonna slide into it
Rob
later.
said, just hold your horses. We'll get to it.
Maybe.
Pump the brakes. I got big plans today.
We got Valentine's Day planned.
I love romantic Rob. He writes poetry.
Something's gonna be sexy at Rob's house tonight.
I love it. So everybody's doing their own kind of tributes to their loved one on social media. Which, if you don't do it on social media, is it even real? Does it count?
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
That's sad.
Yeah. Well, you're an embracer of doing the tribute on social media.
Yeah, I used to do something like for her birthday or whatever, and I think today was pictures of Dax. I mean, we've got a real, we have a 7-month-old, so
Romance is out the door.
happy Valentine's Day, everybody. That's
just
pretty
another
much
day.
it. Yeah, well, we just a little card, some sweet things, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna play cards.
Oh yeah.
They're playing rook or spades or something like that.
Plus, Amanda's going to go do a run this weekend, so she's being very, she's like dieting. She's doing a 5K in Wilmington or somewhere. So
No way.
yeah, so like this, she's will be no crazy meal or anything like that.
Well, you were in the grocery store last night buying French fries. I'm curious about that.
Those are for me.
I'm here for one thing and one thing only. French fries.
Those were for the air fryer.
Because I love fries. That's my love language, fries.
You were in the grocery store just buying fries?
I just wanted some. Yeah.
Holy cow. We got to get that in check.
I was making burgers, and then I wanted to air fry some fries.
Okay.
So you're saying if you cook fries with dinner every night, something's wrong?
No.
Okay, good.
If that's all you're eating,
Yeah.
No, that wasn't all we were having. I was just with a couple fries. I just wanted some fries to go along with it.
well, I think what Riggins means is it's weird for Ace to be doing it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I grill all the time.
Yeah, but just going and getting fries is what's.
Yeah.
It's not unusual for Rob to be eating fries.
Okay.
It's unusual for you, who comes in eating diet oatmeal and stuff, to be just going and getting fries to eat it.
Yeah, I just
There's character traits.
Yeah, that's all it was. So, maybe we'll get to that later. But Valentine's Day, obviously, Ash Wednesday, you're going to see a lot of people walking around with their ashes. I know as a kid that went to Catholic school, it was like the most fun day of the year. You get stuff at church, and that's always more fun than just having to sit there. So today's Ash Wednesday, and then you point at each other and you go, ha, you get dirt on your head. So that's fun.
Yeah, you get salvation.
You get salvation.
That's the trinket you get at church.
That's right. Eternal paradise is what we're talking about. Katy Perry announced that she's leaving American Idol after the upcoming season, and then she gave some weird quote that TJ talked about earlier. You got to find your own beat in life. Something ridiculous. She's releasing an album, and she needs time to promote it.
She said, I have to feel the pulse of my own beat.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Katy Perry. And then,
Never thought of it that way.
and then William Post is trending, and Pop-Tarts are trending. William Post is the creator of the Pop-Tart. He passed away at the age of 96. What a credit to your name! Is your grandfather the guy that invented the Pop-Tart? Yeah, I mean that's incredible.
When I tell you, Pop-Tarts have been not so much as an adult, but I still enjoy them and get them from time to time. But a staple of my childhood, like we always had them, to the point that my mom, as she got older, even with her Alzheimer's, Pop-Tarts every day. She had Pop-Tarts every day.
I mean, it's an American icon, the Pop-Tart. Mm-hmm. So it's.
My son had a little friend when he was growing up whose grandfather invented the Happy Meal.
That's right. That's another crazy one. Yeah. Can you imagine what your life is like when your grandfather invented the Happy Meal or the Pop-Tart? That's nuts. My grandfather didn't invent anything.
Yeah. I invented writing "wash me" on a dirty car.
My grandfather didn't invent anything.
I don't know what he was doing after World War II, but he wasn't inventing anything. And those are a few things that are now trending.
So we're going to talk about something fun next that I think needs to be part of the national conversation. I want to know why nobody ever has this particular luxury item, even when they're splurging for a bunch of luxury items. Why does this never make the list? We'll tell you what it is and see if we can get some people in on this trend coming up next.
Missed part of the show? Just download it. Get the Ace and TJ podcast on any platform. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first-class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Available when you want, how you want, on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Ooh.
All right.
Big announcement coming tomorrow. It's not a change your life. What is it?
Change
life or death.
Yeah. It won't change how you listen to the Ace and TJ show forever.
But we've got some new projects that we're going to be doing. And I think everybody's excited about it except Riggins, because it's going to be more work on him. You know how he is. Y'all know how he is. So that announcement is tomorrow. I'm going to use a term that I usually don't use, but just because a lot of people do, and it will save some time. But it's man cave. I don't usually call things the man cave because it sounds silly. But why is it that when a guy gets his dream hangout room for recreation and relaxation, most of the time it's kind of sports bar themed, and they'll want to get stuff in there like a ping pong table or a pool table or foosball, maybe some arcade type games, things like that. Why is it that nobody ever seeks to obtain their own personal mechanical bull?
Okay. Hard to run by yourself.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't play ping pong by yourself either, really.
Well,
unless you put that thing. But I mean, you know that's a very lonely feeling.
Do a lot of people really want to stand around and ride a mechanical bull and be thrown off and everything? I
don't mean a lot of people. I'm talking about just every now and then people, Brother Ace. Why are they not having? Is it because men have lost their sense of adventure? And if you would have told the men when I was growing up in Winfield, Louisiana, that they could have their own mechanical bull on their property and they'd have to stop riding that barrel tied between two trees for fun.
Yeah. But those are bull riders, people that want to ride bulls.
You don't ever want to ride I mean, I know that when you see a mechanical bull in public that it's not really for men, it's for overweight women. Because that's pretty much all you see, riding a mechanical bull in bars and things like that. But I don't want them just completely taking it over, Now, I don't have room at this point where I live to have a mechanical bull, but it seems like somebody would want it every now and then. But you never see that on HGTV?
No, never.
I think it's a travesty.
It's a shame, really.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, when you were growing up, would have loved to have that.
Man, but you talking about, the heyday of urban cowboy.
It's just that, when you'd go to a bar to ride a mechanical bull.
And they'd have rodeos.
Yeah.
With the mechanical bull, like bull riding competitions.
When we were younger, not necessarily like when we were old enough to go to bars. This was just before that.
During the urban cowboy days, when that movie came out. But my brother-in-law, Chuck, a.k.a. Uncle Chunk, he ran a mechanical bull. He and his brother owned one, and they took it around to festivals and stuff. And every now and then, he would set it up at home and let the kids ride on it, and he'd operate the thing for them. But I don't know if he ever got to ride it himself. Right. He ever got to enjoy it. Now, he used to be a professional bull rider on the circuit and all. So maybe he really can't ride the bull anymore because of injuries and things like that. But I don't even know if you'd want it inside.
Yeah.
Maybe you might want it out. But if you got room for, a pool table and a ping pong table inside your basement, then you would have room for a mechanical bull. Even if you don't ride it hardly ever, just the conversation piece of it and just how cool it would look in your man cave. I mean,
is that a mechanical bull? Hell
look
yeah.
at that. Yeah. I'm surprised none of those guys on Cribs has one. Where they used to go around showing off their houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Can you see Travis Scott with a mechanical bull in his house?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the epitome of luxury, man.
Yeah. It's got to go in the man cave. That can't go really anywhere else.
No. But just think about it. Like I had a big pool table in my basement area of the house that I used to live in, and I rarely shot pool.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was a good pool table, though.
Yeah. And
I love shooting pool on that pool table.
I don't have anything against it. I don't dislike shooting pool, but it's not something I just sit up and go, okay, I am by myself here. I'm going to shoot some pool today. I'm going to shoot some pool. I wouldn't do that, but it was more like a piece of furniture. You're like, oh, that pool table looks cool.
Would you do it on a mechanical bull?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would have the mechanical bull just as a piece of furniture, like the centerpiece of a room that's built for recreation and sports.
A centerpiece of a room that's not really used often, but it could be good for some sexy fun.
I mean, you could take the boy out of Louisiana. You could talk about a mechanical bull.
You think about how dang cool that would look.
Holy cow.
You showing the house, and this is my basement area. It's my man cave, and got the bar over here, my big TV, and and in this room, that's my mechanical bull. That's Toro.
Oh yeah, you gotta name it.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, Riggins asked Rob a question a few minutes ago, and he seemed a little like he was being coy. He was in a koi pond about his Valentine's Day plans. So we'll see if we can get that out of him coming up next.
It's a radio show, it's a podcast, and it's a TV show. Watch the Ace and TJ Show anytime. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The United States truly is a special place.
The land of the free.
A real melting pot of cultures from all over the world.
Where men, women, and children are given the opportunity to pursue their own little slice of life, liberty, and happiness.
And what better way to celebrate our rich history than with some sweet President's Day furniture deals?
Right now you can save up to $200 on select queen beds. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
From the Calitrin Studios, Calitrin is the safe and effective way to lose weight. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Okay, let's get on to this quickly and expeditiously. Buffalo Wild Wings is giving out 6 free wings to people Monday, February 25th, because the Super Bowl went into overtime. Okay. I think, though, the deal is, unlike most of the time where you have to be ordering from their app or something like that, I think this you have to be in the store ordering in person or to go. Rob, you would not claim that prize, would you, if you had to order from a real person?
No, thank you.
Okay. So what does someone, a weirdo like Tech D Rob, who doesn't like interacting with people, what does he do on Valentine's Day when he has a special sweetheart with whom to celebrate? So what are y'all doing?
Well, it is Meredith's birthday month, so she gets a free Red Robin burger. So we're going to go there for dinner tonight.
Yum.
And then we're going to see a movie that I don't want to see called Madam Web.
So in this one particular instance, you are willing to go see a movie that you don't want to see because it's a combination of her birthday month and Valentine's Day.
No, it was because nobody else would go with her. So
yeah, see, he's just being sweet. So what is it? Is this a Spider-Man movie?
Kind of.
Is it like a chick Spider-Man movie?
It's that, but also like Sony Pictures does a whole bunch of things called the Spider-Verse movies, where it's Spider-Man characters, but not actually Spider-Man in it. So this is one of those.
Oh, okay. It'd be like having an episode of The Office and Steve Carell not being anywhere around it and nobody to replace him either. Mm-hmm. It's like he's on vacation. Right. Michael Scott's on vacation. All right. And why do you not want to see this?
Well, I didn't want to see it before, but yesterday some of the reviews started coming out, and more than one person said it's the worst movie they've ever seen.
Okay.
And is that the one Dakota Johnson is in?
It is indeed.
Who appears to hate the movie.
Yeah, I was about to say that she, every interview she's been on, she talks trash about this movie.
Do you think it's just because she's not engaging in rough sexual activities in the movie that she's just gotten so involved in that, and the submissive and the master, or whatever you call it. Yeah. She can't even do regular scripts anymore. She's like, okay, well, when does Spider-Man come in and tie me to the table? Oh wait,
what?
I hate this movie.
This movie sucks.
Are you kidding me? Okay, so at least you're not going to let Meredith know that you don't want to watch this movie, are you?
That's incorrect. Because over a month ago, she was like, I really want to see this movie. I said, well, have fun doing that.
Yeah. But Did she say again, hey, will you go with me to this movie? Nobody will go with me. Or she just said, I'm going to go by myself?
No, she wasn't going to go by herself. She doesn't do that.
Okay.
She had said, well, yesterday, or not yesterday, she had been in the house walking around and she just goes, nobody wants to see this movie. So I was like, okay.
Oh,
well, okay, but
aren't you sweet?
So one time here, you're acquiescing to her desires and going to the movie with her. I think that's great.
Mm-hmm. I bet she falls asleep. Yeah, and he's gonna gripe about it the whole time.
Yeah,
this movie's not gonna be good. There's no way.
Mm. You know, is Red Robin before or after the movie?
After, thankfully, I get to cleanse my palate.
Yeah, give him something to look forward to. Okay, well, that sounds like a very romantic evening, Rob.
Just be in my movie going.
Spiders
30
and
minutes.
Robins.
30 minutes.
Counting it down from the beginning.
Every romantic dinner should have bottomless fries, don't you think?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think so.
You can also get bottomless broccoli, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, but who in the world would want that?
I've done that before, but it was a bad idea.
Bottomless broccoli. I'm going to eat a cheeseburger the size of my head, but I'll have broccoli as a side.
Bottomless, please. Yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
How could getting rammed and gored by a wild bull end up saving your life? There's a woman in Florida that happened to explain how, coming up next.
Live on your radio and anytime you want on the Ace and TJ family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. You know, this one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, you know, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, I mean, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right, cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies.
It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime, thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today.
Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culver's.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Share Funny is now a little bit extra. Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast, live every weekday on the Ace and TJ Family app or anytime wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Man, this is an amazing story. And I don't use that term very often, but I think this is, this is just, I can't think of another word to describe it. There's a woman in Brooksville, Florida, and she lives out on some land. I don't know if it's a farm, but it's land. And she looked out one day on her ranch there, and her son was getting beaten up by the bull. The bull was, quote unquote, whamming him. 2,000-pound bull. Bull's name's Barry, in case you know him.
All right. Barry the bull.
Yeah. So she had to do what she could because her son was knocked out on the ground. The bull's still coming after her. So she runs up there trying to do her best name, rodeo clown imitation. Yeah. Gets the bull to, get away from her son. And bull turned on her, and it just started ramming. It was doing and ramming and goring. She said, quote, I just gave up the ghost. I was like, okay, Lord, I'm done here. I can't hold out any longer. But coming to the rescue was her brother-in-law, Garth Mull. He raced over with a tractor, pushed the bull away. And here's his quote. They're a lot stronger than you think they are, that's for sure. I don't think so, Garth. Yeah. I don't think they are, because I don't know anybody who looks at a bull and goes, you know what? I don't think you're that strong, bull. Everybody looks at a bull and goes, I bet that bull is really strong. Yeah, I think it's strong.
Who underestimates the bull's strength?
So they get her to the hospital. They go to work on her in the emergency room. They save her life. They stabilize her. They got all these x-rays and scans and all of this stuff they're doing. And when they were looking at the scans, boom, lung cancer. Had no idea. They said it probably been in her for a couple of years, but they were able to catch it in time. Now she's in remission. And she's going to be okay. It didn't spread any farther than that one lung. And she would have never known about it had that bull not put her in the hospital. That's like our friend Hollywood, who had been passed. His name was Hollywood on the radio. He had a bad wreck in a car. They got him to the hospital, started checking him out, and saw that he was about to have that widowmaker in his heart. He had, blockages all over. Like a traffic jam all over his chest. Just traffic backed up all over the place. Looked like his GPS was just red. No blood getting through it at all. They saved him then. But like I said, he had passed since. But he didn't pass from that heart attack. That wreck saved him.
Sure did.
Just like that old bull, Barry the bull, saved this nice lady in Florida. I'd say it's worth it.
Yeah.
I guess in a way, yeah. Thank God that bull attacked her.
Yeah. Or else they'd have been calling her home. The Lord would have been calling her home had that bull not rammed and gored her.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Everything you need to know today, coming up in Now Trending.
It's radio. It's a podcast. It's the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.